For a generation of television fans, he was the face of coming of age. He was the dreamer with the video camera, the boy next door who defined the WB era. Today, the world is mourning the loss of James Van Der Beek. The tragic news was confirmed in a heartbreaking social media post by his wife, Kimberly, revealing that James passed away at the age of 48. The cause was colorectal cancer, a battle he fought with the same grace and introspection that he brought to his most famous roles. James leaves behind a massive legacy, not just in Hollywood, but in the home he built with Kimberly and their 6 children. Today, we're looking back at the life of the Connecticut native who became a household name, his final reunion with the cast that started it all, and the role he cherished above all others, being a father. Before he was Dawson Leary, James Van Der Beek was a determined young actor from Cheshire, Connecticut. His journey didn't start in Capeside. It started on the stages of New York and in the small roles that paved the way for superstardom. Early fans might remember him from a guest spot on Clarissa Explains It All, or his stint on the daytime soap As the World Turns. But everything changed in January 1998. When Dawson's Creek premiered, it didn't just become a hit, it became a cultural phenomenon. James led an ensemble that featured future icons Katie Holmes, Joshua Jackson, and Michelle Williams. For 6 seasons, until the show went off the air in May 2003, James portrayed the sensitive, fast-talking, film-obsessed Dawson with a vulnerability that resonated with millions. Whether it was the iconic crying meme or the legendary love triangle that divided fans for a decade, James was the emotional anchor of the series. In September 2025, just months before his passing, the Dawson's Creek cast reunited for a historic event. It was a one-night-only live reading of the pilot script at the Richard Rodgers Theater in New York. The evening was a benefit for the charity F Cancer, a cause that, unbeknownst to many at the time, was deeply personal to James. However, the night before the performance, James shared a post on Instagram that worried fans. He announced he would be unable to attend the live reading due to what he described as 2 stomach viruses. In hindsight, we now know that James was likely navigating the grueling physical toll of his cancer treatment. Even so, he refused to let his fans or his castmates down. He appeared via a pre-recorded video message that was played to the audience, his trademark smile still intact. In a moving tribute, his wife Kimberly and their children took the stage in his place, joined by Lin-Manuel Miranda, who stepped in to read the role of Dawson for the night. It was a night of immense love, serving as a final public thank you to the man who gave the show its heart. While Dawson was his most famous role, James spent the decades following the show proving his range. He famously subverted his good guy image in the 1999 cult classic Varsity Blues, and later played a heightened, satirical version of himself in Don't Trust the Bee in Apartment 23. Most recently, he appeared in the series Overcompensating, showing that his passion for the craft never waned, even as he managed his health. But as James grew older, his priorities shifted. He famously moved his family from the hustle of Los Angeles to the wide-open spaces of Texas, seeking a life that was more grounded and intentional. If you ask James what his greatest achievement was, he wouldn't point to a trophy or a box office number. He would point to his 6 children: Olivia, Joshua, Annabelle, Amelia, Gwendolyn, and Jeremiah. James and Kimberly married in August 2010, and just 1 month later, they welcomed their first daughter, Olivia. The moment changed him forever. James famously took to X, then Twitter, to share his joy, writing, "Had the blessing of becoming a father over the weekend. I couldn't come close to describing this bliss, even if I had 140 million characters." Over the years, James became a vocal advocate for the joys and struggles of parenting. His social media was a gallery of dad moments, from homeschooling and hiking to the quiet, messy realities of raising a large family. He leaned into fatherhood with every fiber of his being, ensuring that his children knew they were his true North Star. James Van Der Beek lived a life defined by sensitivity, humor, and a deep love for his family. He taught a generation how to feel, how to dream, and ultimately, how to face life's hardest challenges with dignity. Our thoughts are with Kimberly and their 6 beautiful children. James, thank you for the memories. You'll always be our favorite dreamer from the creek. Which James Van Der Beek role meant the most to you, whether it was Dawson, Mox, or just the inspiring way he lived his life as a father? Let us know in the comments. Please keep his family in your thoughts.